Today on August 30th, Archangel Michael says, it's an emergency. Someone in your family who is in heaven wants to tell you something about money hidden in your. Open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, from the moment this day began, I have been sent with an urgent whisper from the heavens, carrying a message that cannot wait another heartbeat. There is a soul, someone bound to you by blood and eternal love, who has crossed over yet never left your side. Today, on this very 30th of August, they are desperately trying to reach you, revealing a secret about money hidden in a place you have long overlooked. This is not a simple message, it is an emergency. The energy around you has shifted. Doors of divine communication are opening, and the spirit of your departed loved one is fighting to make sure you finally hear what they could not say while alive. The heavens have chosen this exact moment because circumstances in your earthly world are changing quickly, and this hidden money has a purpose far greater than you can imagine. They have waited in silence, watching you face challenges, watching you question why certain blessings seem delayed, why opportunities slip away just as you reach for them. This silence is ending today. I have been instructed to guide you, step by step, through what is unfolding, for this message is not only about wealth, it's about restoring what was meant for you and unlocking a promise left unfinished. For days, your loved one has been trying to send you signals, a misplaced photograph, a sudden chill in the room, dreams that feel more real than waking life. Every flicker of light, every unexplainable whisper in your home has been a desperate attempt to warn you. Something that belongs to you, something that could change your future, remains buried, hidden away from plain sight. This is not coincidence, it is divine intervention. Archangel Michael says this truth has been protected, watched over even beyond death, because timing is everything in God's design. And now, the time has finally arrived. The urgency you feel in your chest, the restless pull you cannot explain, it's their soul reaching through the veil, trying to make you aware before it's too late. Listen carefully because this hidden fortune was never meant to stay in the dark. It was meant to free you, to shield you from struggles that were never yours to carry. Someone you love it, someone you still miss with every heartbeat, left behind this gift, trusting that one day you would be guided to it. Today is that day. Archangel Michael says their voice trembles with longing as they speak through me. I can feel their determination, their refusal to rest until you receive this message. They keep repeating one thing, tell them not to doubt, tell them it's real. These words echo like thunder in the heavens. The money is not merely wealth. It is tied to a legacy, a piece of your family's soul that was hidden for protection. When your loved one walked this earth, they faced trials that forced them to keep secrets they wished they could reveal. They wanted to tell you in person, but life's storms prevented it. Now, from beyond the veil, they are breaking the silence through this divine warning: your future is hanging in the balance. Forces you cannot see are moving rapidly around you, some seeking to take what is yours, others trying to shield you. This message is heaven's intervention, ensuring you know the truth before others try to bury it forever. You may have wondered why certain doors in your home creak as if someone walks beside you while you felt watched over during sleepless nights. That was them. They have been closer than you think, waiting for this exact divine moment to reveal what was hidden. This hidden money has been locked away, within walls, beneath floorboards, even tied to old documents you might have ignored. It carries not just financial weight but a divine purpose. Once it's uncovered, it will not only shift your circumstances but break chains of generational struggle that your family endured for decades. Every angel in heaven is aligned right now to push this truth toward you. The urgency in my voice is not to frighten you, but to awaken you, to prepare your spirit for what is about to unfold. You must be ready, for this revelation comes with power. And power must be received with wisdom and strength. Archangel Michael says your loved one is standing beside me as I speak these words. Their presence is overwhelming yet filled with warmth and unwavering love. They are guiding my every sentence, making sure not a single detail is lost. They remember the day they left this earth. They remember the unspoken words, the final thoughts they could not express. They carry this regret into heaven, pleading for a way to finally tell you. The Almighty heard their plea, and that is why this message has reached you now. Imagine their hands trembling as they left behind this hidden money, praying that one day you would find it. Imagine their heart aching as they passed away. Knowing you were left unaware, this is why today is sacred. This is why heaven will not rest until you know. This message is long because heaven refuses to let you miss it. Every paragraph you hear pulls you closer to their truth. Every word is soaked in divine urgency. Your loved one whispers, tell them not to trust everyone. Tell them this hidden money must not fall into the wrong hands. They have seen the future from heaven's gates. They know certain people circle you, pretending loyalty but hungry for what's yours. This revelation is not just about discovering the money, but protecting it from those who would steal it the moment it surfaces. The sky today carries a different light. A shimmering veil of spiritual energy surrounding you. If you've felt sudden chills, if you've noticed unusual signs around your home, it's no accident. Heaven's gates are open and this message is being delivered with divine precision. Archangel Michael says, even as you read this, angels are aligning paths, creating circumstances that will soon lead you directly to what's hidden. It may be a conversation, an old key resurfacing, a document unexpectedly handed to you. Watch carefully, for nothing that happens after today will be coincidence. It is heaven pulling you step by step. Your loved one is relentless. They know you've carried burdens too heavy for one heart. They know the nights you wept in silence, wondering if anyone truly understood your struggle. From heaven, they saw every tear, every sacrifice you made. That is why they are fighting for this truth to finally reach you. It's their way of saying you will not struggle forever. This hidden money will not only lift your hardships, but also complete a spiritual circle left open when they departed. It will bring closure, healing, and a new beginning you never thought possible. Archangel Michael says this message is your bridge between the seen and unseen, between the pain of yesterday and the breakthrough of tomorrow. Even now, as these words flow, angels are surrounding your home, blessing the very ground where this truth will unfold. You are being marked for restoration, for divine justice that has been delayed but not denied. Your loved one's spirit grows louder. They say they are proud of you, proud of the strength you showed when life was ruthless. They never wanted you to face such storms alone. This hidden money was meant as a safeguard, a silent promise they made to you long ago. Retrieving it will fulfill that promise and open doors they dreamed for you while alive. Archangel Michael says heaven is bending rules of time and space to ensure you receive this. Even the enemy's plans to keep you blind are being dismantled. Chains that kept this fortune hidden are breaking as you listen. This is heaven's guarantee that no one can stop what is divinely yours. The urgency grows because soon changes in your earthly surroundings will push you toward discovering this hidden gift. You may feel compelled to move objects you haven't touched in years, revisit rooms you've avoided, or contact someone who holds a forgotten piece of information. Follow these nudges. They are heaven's guidance leading you directly to destiny. This message continues layer after layer because it must echo deeply in your soul. Heaven is ensuring that every doubt you once had is burned away by this divine fire of truth. Archangel Michael says your loved one is kneeling before the Almighty, tears in their eyes, pleading, "Please let them hear. Please let them know I never abandoned them." The Almighty answers through this moment, making sure you know their love outlived death itself. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even as battles raged around you, this spirit stood guard. And now, they are passing you a key. Not a literal key alone, but a spiritual one that unlocks hidden doors to abundance, healing, and freedom. Heaven watches in silence as this message finds its way to your heart. Angelic trumpets sound softly, signaling that the chain of delay is finally breaking. The legacy your loved one tried to protect is awakening. Prepare yourself emotionally, for this revelation will stir memories, bring old wounds to the surface, but it will also heal them in ways nothing else could. As you accept this divine message, you step into a new chapter, one where hidden truths rise to light, where promises left unfulfilled are finally honored. This is not the end of this heavenly guidance. It will continue, carrying you through visions, dreams, divine signs, and unexpected encounters that all point to the same destiny. Every angel assigned to you rejoices, knowing that what was hidden will no longer stay buried. Archangel Michael says, "This is heaven's assurance. You will not be denied any longer. The wealth, the peace, the restoration your loved one left for you will soon be in your hands. When it arrives, it will not be just money. It will feel like their arms embracing you from heaven, whispering, 'I kept my promise.'" If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, even as this message flows, the heavens have not stopped pouring out their revelation for you. This is a moment so rare, so divinely orchestrated, that even celestial beings pause to witness it unfold. What you are receiving now is not just a warning but a rescue, an unseen rescue from years of silent struggle and unclaimed blessings. The family member in heaven stands taller now, glowing brighter, relieved that you are listening, that your heart is open to receive what they have long fought to give you. Their spirit vibrates with gratitude because this may be the only chance to deliver this truth without interference from forces that have tried for years to block it. They whisper again, "Tell them the money is more than wealth. It carries love. It carries safety, it carries freedom." These words ripple through eternity, traveling directly to your spirit. Heaven has lifted the veil today, letting you feel their emotions, their presence, their urgency as if they were right beside you. Long ago, decisions were made in secret corners of your family's history. Choices rooted in fear, necessity, and love led to this hidden treasure being locked away. It wasn't greed that made them hide it, it was protection. They forced the storms ahead, enemies within and outside the family's circle who could misuse it. This hidden money was shielded for you. Not for anyone else. Not for distant relatives or strangers pretending care, but for you alone. When your loved one passed, they left the earth burdened with the knowledge that you might never find it. The sorrow echoed in heaven until today. Now, divine timing has come full circle. A spiritual clock has struck, opening pathways that were sealed for years. If you look back, you'll realize subtle signs have been guiding you. Doors creaking at night, sudden memories resurfacing, unusual dreams about places or people long forgotten. These were fragments of the message heaven prepared for you. Archangel Michael says their voice is trembling now. I can feel the desperation in their spirit, urging me to tell you this truth without pause. This hidden money might be tied to an old wooden chest, a sealed envelope in a drawer, a metal box buried near a property your family once owned. It could be cloaked in legal papers, old bonds, or secret accounts set aside for you. Whatever its form, heaven assures it remains untouched, waiting for your hands alone to claim it. The moment you retrieve it, a spiritual chain will break. Generational struggles that plague your bloodline will end. What others thought was lost forever will resurface like dawn after endless night. Your loved one watches the struggles you endure today. They see bills piling, opportunities delayed, moments where hope feels thin. Each time you face despair, they cried out in heaven, "Please, God, let them find it, let them have what I left." Those prayers have moved divine power itself. That is why Archangel Michael stands here now, delivering heaven's blueprint for your restoration. This is not a message meant to comfort you lightly, it is designed to ignite action, to wake your soul to truths hidden in plain sight. From this day, you will notice shifts. Conversations will happen that seem random yet hold clues. Objects will fall or move as if unseen hands push you toward discovery. Strangers might mention locations or names tied to your family's past. Do not dismiss these signs. They are stepping stones on your path to uncovering the hidden money. Archangel Michael says heaven has even softened hearts of certain people who unknowingly hold keys to this secret. They will soon feel compelled to reach out, to deliver fragments of the truth that you must piece together. Trust the divine orchestration. Every event is heaven's whisper guiding you forward. This revelation comes with power and responsibility. Once this hidden wealth is found, darkness may attempt to reclaim it through envy, lies, or manipulation. Your loved one warns strongly. Guard it. Do not let wrong hands touch what heaven preserved for you. This is your inheritance, not just in the physical sense but spiritually. What you do with it will ripple through generations to come. Imagine the moment you finally hold it in your hand. The air will feel different, as if heaven itself breathes beside you. Tears will fall, not of sorrow but release, knowing the struggles you carried were never meant to last forever. That moment will seal a divine promise that cannot be broken. Archangel Michael says even now, angels are walking through your home, marking spots where divine energy is strongest. These markings are invisible to your eyes but not to your spirit. That is why you sometimes feel chills or warmth in specific rooms. Those sensations are guides, pointing to where truth sleeps, waiting to awaken. Your loved one stands by these angels, weeping tears of joy because finally, after all this time, you will know what they tried to tell you before death silenced their earthly voice. They say, "I love you. I never left you. Everything I did for you, now it's time to finish what I started." In heaven, nothing is rushed, yet this message carries unusual speed. That is because earthly events are aligning in ways that demand immediate revelation. Someone close to you may soon make decisions that could unknowingly block access to this fortune. Heaven steps in now to stop that outcome. Divine energy is rearranging your path, ensuring nothing, no enemy, no accident, no oversight can rob you of what is yours. This is why the message is delivered today. Why it feels like fire in your soul. Unignorable and heavy with truth. Even as this message unfolds, the spirit of your loved one is placing unseen blessings around you. You may notice sudden peace in your heart or unexpected clarity about past family stories. You might feel drawn to visit old properties, attics, or ancestral lands. Follow these instincts. They are not random thoughts, but heaven's compass steering you true. Archangel Michael says the discovery of this hidden money is not just physical. It will unlock spiritual gifts you never knew you possessed. With it, you will heal wounds carried by your bloodline for decades, even centuries. Love will flow where silence once lingered. Unity will bloom where division once festered. You are stepping into a sacred exchange between heaven's promise and earthly fulfillment. Every angel assigned to you is rejoicing, knowing that destiny delayed is finally destiny delivered. Your loved one's spirit smiles now, brighter than stars, whispering, "We did it at last." They are hearing me. The final step is near. Stay alert. Stay open. When heaven's final sign arrives, you will know without doubt where to look, what to do, and how to claim what has always been waiting for you. Archangel Michael says, "This is heaven's vow to you. Nothing hidden shall remain hidden. Nothing stolen shall remain stolen. The legacy meant for you will arrive, guarded by angels, wrapped in divine protection that cannot be broken. Prepare to receive it. Prepare to finally feel the love of a family member who crossed over yet never truly left. For they will embrace you through this hidden blessing, proving that even in death, love fulfills its promise. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, even as these words continue to flow from the heavens, the spiritual pressure around you is building. The presence of your loved one in heaven grows stronger, filling this very moment with warmth and electricity. I feel their energy trembling with both relief and urgency, as though they have been shouting across time and space just to reach you today. They have been trying to break through barriers for years, dreams you barely remembered, sudden noises at night, songs playing on the radio that stirred unexplained emotions. Every sign was them, trying to awaken your awareness. Yet until now, the divine door to fully deliver this message had not been open. Today, on this 7th of August, heaven itself has bent time to make this moment possible. The chains of silence are breaking, and the secret about the hidden money is finally allowed to be revealed. The hidden money was not placed randomly. It was intentionally safeguarded with prayers, with rituals of protection that angels themselves sealed. It was never meant for thieves or opportunists. It was meant for your hands only. The Spirit in heaven shows me visions, faint, shimmering images of wooden furniture that hasn't been moved in decades, sealed letters inside an old trunk, documents buried under layers of dust, unnoticed by everyone else. They show me a narrow pathway in your family's history, times when opportunities slipped away but this particular blessing remained untouched, waiting. Archangel Michael says your loved one forced a betrayal from certain family members. That is why they acted in secrecy, concealing this fortune until the day you would be spiritually ready to receive it. The day is arriving faster than you can imagine. Your loved one's voice grows softer now. Filled with sorrow but also unwavering determination, I wish I could have told you myself. I wish you knew how much I sacrificed to make sure you wouldn't be left with nothing. Tears of divine light stream from their spiritual form, each tear is a memory, a moment when they thought of you, prayed for you, and vowed to keep you safe even beyond the grave. Heaven collected those tears and turned them into this very message. You may not know it yet, but certain struggles you faced in life, financial hardships, betrayals, sudden losses, were directly tied to forces trying to bury this hidden fortune forever. Each storm you survived was proof that angels surrounded you, shielding you until the timing was right. Archangel Michael says now that you're hearing this message, destiny is shifting. Locks in the unseen world are clicking open, spiritually, walls that separated you from this truth are crumbling. The hidden money is vibrating with heavenly energy, calling out to its rightful owner, you. From today, watch for unusual coincidences. Someone might casually mention a property you forgot existed, or you might stumble upon an old key while cleaning. You might find yourself drawn to open a drawer or box you haven't touched in years. Every impulse like this is heaven leading you closer. In heaven, your loved one has not rested. They've spoken to angels, pleaded before God, asking for this fortune to be released to you. Archangel Michael confirms their prayers were answered, but not until you were ready to understand its purpose. This money isn't just to make life easier. It's designed to change the trajectory of your entire bloodline. It will mend fractures in your family's spiritual foundation, heal wounds carried for generations, and build bridges of restoration where pain once stood. Your loved one says, when you find it, use it wisely. Do what I wished I could have done while alive. Bring peace, build a future, protect what is sacred. Archangel Michael says there is still resistance from unseen forces. Darkness has tried to cloak this truth for decades. Some of these forces even work through living people. Those who manipulated, lied, or betrayed to keep you from what's yours. But hear this clearly, they cannot stop heaven. As this message enters your spirit, light from the throne of God burns through every barrier, tearing away every deception. What was hidden will be revealed. What was stolen will be returned, and no power on earth or hell can prevent it. Your family member's presence now glows like a blazing star. I see their hands reaching out, trembling with love and anticipation. They whisper again, tell them they were never forgotten. Tell them everything I hid, every sacrifice I made was for them. The time has come. Archangel Michael says when you finally uncover this fortune, you will feel their presence so strongly. It will be as if they are standing in the room beside you. You may even hear their voice, smell their familiar scent, or feel a gentle touch on your shoulder. It will be their spirit rejoicing, saying, "We did it, together." Over the coming days, expect dreams filled with symbols, keys, old family homes, letters, safes, banks, slips, or even specific numbers. Write these dreams down. They are not meaningless. They are direct instructions from heaven, mapping the way to this hidden blessing. Archangel Michael says divine alignment will make you meet people who unknowingly hold missing pieces of this puzzle. A conversation you least expect could reveal a crucial clue. Trust these encounters. They are not random. They are heaven's way of guiding your steps toward destiny. This journey will not only lead to physical wealth, but also spiritual awakening. As you receive this blessing, you will feel chains of financial oppression snapping, opportunities that once felt blocked will open wide. Enemies who spoke against you will watch helplessly as heaven elevates you beyond their reach. Your loved one says, "This is not revenge, it's justice. It's restoration for everything taken from you, for every tear you shed." Archangel Michael says divine timing is a perfect clock, never early, never late. You may have wished to know this secret long ago, but if it had been revealed then, darkness might have stolen it. Heaven waited for this very season because now, you have the strength, wisdom, and spiritual covering to receive it without loss. This is why you are hearing this today. This is why your spirit feels stirred, why you sense something monumental is shifting around you. It is heaven opening doors that no man can close. As you walk this path of revelation, you will be protected by angelic forces stronger than any earthly opposition. No scheme, no legal trickery, no betrayal will succeed against you. Every step you take toward discovering this fortune is shielded by divine fire. When you finally lay eyes on it, you will know instantly it was meant for you. Your heart will recognize the prayers woven into its hiding place, the love infused in every detail. That moment will mark the fulfillment of a promise that death could not break, that time could not erase. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens celebrate already, knowing this victory is sealed." You are about to walk into a chapter of abundance, protection, and spiritual elevation unlike anything you have experienced before, and when it happens, remember this: your loved one never left you. Every blessing you receive from this hidden fortune is their eternal embrace, their whispered words finally heard, "I did not forget you and now you will never be forgotten." Archangel Michael says, "The spiritual atmosphere surrounding you right now is unlike anything before. I can feel an intensity from heaven, a rushing wind of divine urgency sweeping through the unseen world. The spirit of your loved one who crossed into eternity is no longer whispering, they are crying out, their voice booming across the heavens. They must know, they must claim what I left before it is too late." This is why this message keeps flowing without pause. Heaven does not repeat words unless they are vital to your destiny. Every moment you absorb this divine warning, barriers between you and this hidden money are crumbling like stone walls struck by lightning. Your loved one's spiritual form now radiates light that burns away lies, dissections, and illusions that have surrounded your family for years. I see them standing beside me, pointing toward an old room, a room that carries the energy of secrets, a room where a part of your family's history was locked away. They show visions of an attic with aged wood beams, a basement corner concealed by boxes, or even a forgotten safety deposit box in a bank rarely visited. Their voice trembles as they say, "This is not just money, it is freedom, safety, and healing for generations to come." Archangel Michael says every angel in your lineage is now gathered, forming a shield of divine protection around you. This shield burns brighter than fire, warding off dark forces that once tried to mislead you. I see shadows slithering, attempts made by unseen enemies to hide documents, to destroy clues, to plant lies in your family about this fortune's existence. Yet heaven has been keeping a careful watch, ensuring no evil hand could erase the divine promise sealed for you. And now, light from the throne of God pierces every hidden place, illuminating paths once dark. What was buried is rising, what was silenced is speaking louder than ever. Your loved one's soul quivers with urgency. They show me moments before their passing, a desperate attempt to speak truth, a letter never delivered, words that caught in their throat as they realized time had run out. Those words traveled into heaven with them, echoing day and night as they prayed for your protection. For years they pleaded, "Lord, don't let them be robbed of what belongs to them." God listened. Angels were dispatched. Archangel Michael was chosen to carry this message, to make sure not another day passes in ignorance of this sacred gift. This blessing is not mere wealth. It is a spiritual turning point. Once uncovered, it will break financial curses, lift invisible burdens, and close doors through which darkness entered your life. It carries divine codes, numbers, and signs that unlock not just earthly prosperity but spiritual elevation. Archangel Michael says that as you read, a spiritual map is being etched into your soul. This map will guide you in the coming days, through dreams, visions, strange impulses that lead you to inspect certain rooms, documents, or even speak to relatives who hold missing keys. Your loved one warns of deception. There are people living today who, if they knew of this hidden fortune, would scheme to claim it. These people may smile to your face yet plot behind closed doors. Heaven reveals their intentions now so you can guard yourself. The angels have been fighting these forces relentlessly. Many times they tried to forge signatures, change wills, or manipulate family properties to steal this wealth. But each attempt was supernaturally blocked, papers mysteriously lost. Legal plans falling apart, deals collapsing without explanation. This was not coincidence. This was heaven's intervention, preserving what belongs to you. Archangel Michael says the hidden fortune is not lost. It is waiting. I see a metallic glimmer beneath wooden panels, old locks untouched for decades, envelopes sealed and forgotten inside a chest. There is also a sense of spiritual energy radiating from it. It is marked, protected, and cannot be claimed by anyone else. The moment your hands touch it, you will feel waves of recognition. Memories of your loved one will flood back, tears of divine release will flow, and you will know this was always meant for you. The spirit in heaven grows calmer now, sensing that you are finally receiving this message fully. They smile softly, their face glowing with pride and love. "I knew you would hear me," they whisper. But they also issue a final warning: do not delay. The window heaven has opened will not stay open forever. You must act when the signs come. This means in the coming days, every unusual event, a sudden urge to search an old place, a conversation with someone you haven't spoken to in years, a dream showing specific numbers or locations must be followed. Heaven will guide you with precision, but hesitation could allow earthly obstacles to resurface. Archangel Michael says your home is already shifting spiritually, unseen hands are moving objects, creating paths for you to notice long-hidden clues. Pay attention to changes in lighting, flickers, whispers in quiet rooms. These are not imagination, they are your loved one's spirit aligning earthly reality with heaven's plan. Even pets or children around you may sense unseen presences, acting strangely or staring at spaces where no one appears. That is because angels in your loved one's spirit are active, orchestrating the discovery. The magnitude of this moment reaches beyond personal gain. When you finally claim this inheritance, heaven will use it to uplift not only you, but others around you. Charitable acts, family healing, and breakthroughs you never thought possible will blossom. Your loved one says, "This is our legacy." Carry it with honor. Use it to build light, not shadow. Archangel Michael says divine confirmation will soon strike like lightning. A sudden event, a news headline, a call, a message, even an object falling before you, will signal the final approach to discovery. When this happens, take it seriously. It will be heaven's last nudge before the moment of revelation. In that moment, darkness will try one last time to stop you, using fear, confusion, or distraction. Stand firm. Angels will surround you like pillars of fire, ensuring nothing and no one can block your path. When the blessing is finally uncovered, heaven will rejoice. Trumpets will sound in the spiritual realm, celebrating not just the return of what was hidden, but the victory of love over death, of divine promise over earthly delay. Your loved one will stand beside you, unseen yet felt so strongly, whispering, "We did this together. I never abandoned you, and I never will." Archangel Michael says the heavens sealed this message now with eternal protection. You will not miss this blessing. You will not lose what was hidden. The hand of God Himself guides you toward it, and soon you will hold not just money, but a living proof of heaven's faithfulness in your loved one's undying devotion. Archangel Michael says the heavens are roaring louder now. What began as whispers has become a storm of divine energy moving through your life. Every angel assigned to your destiny is fully awake, fully armed, and fully determined to make sure nothing can keep you from the inheritance your loved one secured before leaving this earth. I see angelic forces descending in your surroundings, radiant beings taller than the tallest trees, their wings stretching wide, covering every vulnerable corner of your life. They are standing guard, not allowing even a shadow of evil to come near the blessing prepared for you. Your loved one's spirit is now standing closer than ever, almost stepping into the physical realm. Their hand reaches out, trembling with emotion as they point toward the very path you must walk. "This is it, this is the moment we waited for," they say, voice quivering with both excitement and tears. You may notice unusual sensations now, light touches on your shoulder, a gentle breeze indoors, sudden warmth on your hands as if someone is holding them. These are not coincidences. These are signs that heaven's veil is thinning, allowing your loved one's presence to guide you directly. In dreams, they will show you images clearer than ever before. You will see rooms, objects, and even numbers or keys glowing with divine light. When you awaken, you will feel compelled to move, search, or make calls you wouldn't normally think of. This is heaven mapping your footsteps. Archangel Michael says the hidden money is not just currency, it is tied to divine timing and promises spoken generations ago. Someone in your ancestry made a vow to protect and pass down this blessing. When they could no longer fulfill it, heaven assigned your loved one to carry this mission forward. This is why even death could not silence them. This is why they never rested until this message reached you. Their soul carries a responsibility, a sacred duty that will only be fulfilled once you uncover what has been sealed away for decades. I see a vivid vision now, an old piece of furniture, dusty, seemingly useless, holds more than you know. Beneath false bottoms or behind panels, sealed documents rest untouched. They contain signatures, property titles, and even coded messages pointing to further wealth placed in safe locations. I see also a small metallic box wrapped in cloth, hidden where no one would suspect. Beneath wooden planks in a house linked to your family name. The moment you touch this box, a surge of recognition will pass through your body. You will feel as though time collapses, and your loved one's spirit will whisper in your ear, "This is it. This is what I left for you." Archangel Michael says heaven's protection over this fortune had been miraculous. Fires that could have destroyed it were mysteriously stopped. Thieves who could have found it were misled by unseen hands. Even legal authorities who came close to stumbling upon it turned away for reasons they couldn't explain. All this was heaven's doing, ensuring it will remain untouched until the exact divine moment now. Your loved one's spirit is glowing with peace now, knowing you will no longer walk blind. But they are still cautious, warning, watch carefully. When others notice you are drawing closer to this blessing, they may act desperate, pretending concern or offering false help. You not trust every word. Let heaven guide you to who is safe. The angels will reveal who can be trusted. You will sense unusual calm in the presence of the right people and deep unease around the wrong ones. Follow these spiritual instincts without doubt. In the coming days, Archangel Michael says your surroundings will shift dramatically. Objects will fall mysteriously. A book, frame, or small item will drop suddenly, revealing hidden letters or triggering memories that lead you closer. You will hear phantom sounds, knocks, whispers, footsteps that no one else hears. These are signals, not disturbances. Electricity or lights may flicker, not mechanical failure, but angelic energy passing through blessing-specific areas. Each of these signs is heaven's direct instruction. When you see them, stop and pay attention. They mark locations or moments crucial to uncovering the inheritance. Your loved one says they have already prepared the way. You will not need to fight through endless obstacles. Instead, heaven will open doors automatically. Old bureaucratic red tape will dissolve. Ethon thoughtlust will resurface. Records marked as destroyed will unexpectedly appear. This is divine orchestration, a smooth, unstoppable path to what was promised to you long before you even knew it existed. Archangel Michael says when you finally discover this hidden money, an even greater miracle will unfold. A veil will lift from your family's history, revealing truths about betrayals, sacrifices, and acts of love you never imagined. You will learn of family members who fought against dark forces to protect this fortune. Some suffered, even died early, carrying this secret silently to keep you safe. When you find it, you are not just claiming wealth. You are honoring every ancestor who stood guard for you. That moment of discovery will be unlike anything you've felt before. Heaven's presence will fill the room like sunlight after endless rain. The ground beneath you will seem to vibrate. You may even hear soft angelic music, as if invisible choirs celebrate with you. Tears will fall uncontrollably, not sadness but relief and joy washing away years of burden. A divine voice will echo in your soul. This is justice. This is restoration. This is the day heaven promised. Archangel Michael says the blessing will arrive with such abundance that it will feel overwhelming. But fear not, angels will remain with you to guide every decision. This wealth will not bring curses like earthly riches often do. It will not attract doom or greed because it carries heaven's seal. Darkness cannot touch it. Instead, it will multiply blessings. Homes restored, debts cleared, opportunities blooming like gardens after drought. Your children and future generations will live free from struggles you endured, all because you followed heaven's call to claim this legacy. Even as this message nears its climax, spiritual energy around you grows denser, brighter, impossible to ignore. I feel a tremor in the unseen realm, a final battle between angels and dark forces trying one last desperate attempt to block this inheritance. But Archangel Michael stands with a blazing sword, declaring, "This belongs to them. No evil shall prevail. By divine decree, the hidden money is released." At that moment, heaven's light floods your destiny. Chains snap. Doors burst open. A path of golden light stretches before you, leading to the exact place where your loved one's gift waits patiently. Archangel Michael says, "This is heaven's eternal promise. What is yours will always return to you. What was hidden shall rise. What was stolen shall be restored sevenfold, and no power in existence shall take it from your hands again." When you hold this inheritance, you will feel your loved one's presence wrap around you like a warm embrace. Their voice will whisper in your heart, "I kept my promise. Even in heaven, I never stopped loving you." Archangel Michael says, a divine stillness has now descended. The angels are no longer marching. They are standing in absolute silence, watching, waiting, anticipating the moment you take the final step. Your loved one, glowing brighter than ever before, stands beside them, no longer crying, no longer trembling, but smiling. A smile so full of peace that it melts the decades of pain, secrets, and sorrow that have haunted your family line. You are within inches of the hidden money. A lot metaphorically, literally. This treasure, spiritual and physical, is already inside your environment. It's beneath your roof or within reach, waiting only for your eyes to see and your hands to uncover. Heaven has finished preparing the space. The last test was your willingness to listen. And now, you have. In your spirit, something has awakened. That energy you feel right now, the tingling in your spine, the weight pressing behind your eyes, is not just emotion. It is spiritual confirmation. You are being anointed for breakthrough. Archangel Michael says angels have entered your home, yes, your actual home. Not symbolically, right now. They are rearranging energy, shifting objects, releasing fragrances from your loved one's favorite perfume, causing goosebumps when you enter certain rooms. These are not strange feelings. They are divine instructions. When you feel compelled to open that cabinet, open it. When your heart tugs you toward an old box drawer, when your thoughts keep returning to that drawer, obey. Every act of obedience is a key unlocking another chamber of the hidden fortune. The message now deepens, your loved one is revealing more. They say, I place something inside the lining of an object. Something old. Something ordinary. A Jacqueline. A vow of rain. A mirror's back panel. You looked at it hundreds of times, never knowing what slept beneath it. You will soon feel compelled to touch or inspect something you've walked past for years. That object holds more than memories. It holds a code. A location. A document. Or even the money itself. This is not imagination. It is divine reality. Archangel Michael says heaven did not let this money come to you earlier because those around you were not ready. They would have twisted its purpose. Refused it. Jealousy would have corrupted your circle. But now, after everything you've survived, you are finally strong enough, wise enough, and protected enough to receive it. This blessing is not only yours. It is your responsibility. It will help others. It will rebuild. It will restore. It will heal bloodlines. Your loved one now kneels. Yes, even in heaven, their posture becomes reverent as they watch you draw near to what they left behind. They pray. Lord, bless their eyes to see, their hands to hold, their heart to understand. I leave my peace with them. Heaven responds with a surge of warmth now entering your chest. That heaviness you felt before reading this message is lifting. The confusion is fading. The answers are arriving. Archangel Michael says you may receive confirmation through a sudden call from an elderly relative who mentioned something about your family's old home or possessions, a legal envelope arriving unexpectedly, revealing property, bonds, or unclaimed inheritance. A power outage, flicker, or electronic glitch in one specific area of your house. That exact area must be investigated. A child, pet, or even your own body being drawn to one spot in your environment again and again. Follow the signs. Time is sensitive, this message will not reach everyone. It was prepared only for you, because heaven saw what you endured. The betrayals. The moments when you gave your last coin to someone who would later speak against you. The times you cried in darkness, never telling anyone how broken you felt. That is why heaven is rewarding you, not because you asked, but because you remained faithful when everything inside you wanted to give up. Archangel Michael says the divine schedule has shifted in your favor. Your blessing, which was once on hold, has now moved into delivery status. Heaven's vault is open. Angels have been dispatched not only to show you the hidden fortune, but to clear your future path. You are stepping into divine wealth with no sorrow added. Healing from past generational wounds. Reversal of betrayal and backstabbing. Freedom from financial anxiety. Unstoppable divine favor. Your loved one's voice speaks one final instruction. I wrote your name somewhere, a letter, a tag, a folder. With shaky hands, I marked it before I left, knowing it was my last chance. Find it. Hold it. You'll understand everything when you do. Look for this. It is not far. It may already be within reach. It will confirm beyond doubt that this message was not fantasy. It was your family's truth, locked in divine timing. You will know when you found it. The moment your fingers touch it, you will feel a ripple through your body. You may cry. You may fall to your knees. But you will also know, with every fiber of your being, that the search is over. Heaven will rejoice. Your loved one will rest. Your destiny will accelerate. Archangel Michael says this message has reached its purpose. It is no longer just a message. It is now a doorway. Step through, move without fear. The angels are already ahead of you. The blessing is waiting with your name sealed in gold. And when it arrives, when the hidden money is finally in your hands, don't forget the love that placed it there. Speak their name. Utter their memory, let their spirit rise in joy. Because even from heaven they chose you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, the heavens have not closed, they are widening. What you felt so far is only the opening wave of divine revelation. Even now, as you breathe, more angels are descending, not silently, but as blazing pillars of light surrounding every corner of your life. These are not ordinary angels. These are guardians of divine justice, carriers of ancestral promises, warriors sent to crush every remaining obstacle standing between you and the inheritance sealed for you. Your loved one's spirit is now fully radiant, no longer trembling or whispering, but standing tall with heavenly authority. They speak with a voice that shakes the unseen realm. This ends now. The delay is over. The blessing cannot be stolen, cannot be hidden, cannot be denied any longer. Archangel Michael says, I see heavenly scrolls unrolling above you. Scrolls written long ago, recording promises made to your family. Some were broken by human hands. Others were buried by betrayal. But heaven never forgot. These scrolls are being rewritten with your name glowing in gold letters as the rightful heir to this divine fortune. Every angel around you kneels as these scrolls are stamped with the seal of the Almighty. Chains fall. Lamps shatter. Vaults that were shut tight by unseen powers now burst open. What belonged to your bloodline is being placed back into your hands by divine decree. Your loved one's face glows brighter than ever. They step closer, reaching out as if to hold you. Though you cannot see them with mortal eyes, your spirit feels their embrace, warm and powerful. I kept this safe for you, they say, voice breaking with love. Even when my own life ended, my soul refused to let it be lost. I fought in heaven. I cried before God. And now you will have it. Archangel Michael says the location of the hidden fortune has now been spiritually unlocked. I see visions of a room where time feels frozen, where the air feels different from other places. I see dust-covered items that have not been touched in years, possibly decades. I see an envelope with your name or initials marked by shaky handwriting. I see metallic objects wrapped in faded cloth, possibly stored inside an old trunk or drawer. This is no longer just a vision. Heaven is bending reality to guide your steps there, your loved one says. When you approach it, you may feel resistance, old fears, sudden distractions, even people calling you away. That is darkness making a final attempt. Do not stop. Boost through. The angels will hold the line for you. Archangel Michael says that as you prepare to uncover this, you'll notice. Air feels heavy when you walk near certain objects. Dreams show you keys, safes for family homes with glowing doors. Sudden flashes of memory reveal places you haven't thought of in years. Numbers or names repeat everywhere you look, signaling directions. These are not coincidences. They are a map written by heaven, leading you step by step. The enemy knows this blessing is unstoppable, but they still attempt to plant confusion. People may suddenly reach out, pretending concern or trying to influence your next moves. Heaven says, trust only the divine signs. Let angels, not men, guide your steps. In heaven, a celebration is already beginning. Angelic choirs sing softly, preparing to erupt into victory psalms when you finally hold this inheritance. Trumpets are being polished, golden crowns prepared. Heavenly lights swirl in your honor, not because of material wealth, but because this marks a generational chain broken forever. Your family's story is being rewritten. Where there was scarcity, there will be abundance. Where there was betrayal, there will be restoration. Where there was silence, truth will roar. Your loved one steps closer still, kneeling before you in a gesture of humility and devotion. Forgive me, the oyster. Forgive me for leaving before I could tell you. Forgive me for every moment you felt alone. I never abandoned you. I stayed. I fought. And now, I'm at peace knowing you will finally know everything. Archangel Michael says the final moment is near. Soon, an undeniable sign will manifest, a sound, a light, a message, or an encounter that will leave you breathless knowing heaven itself just moved. At that moment, follow your spirit's leading immediately. Do not hesitate. Search where heaven pulls you. Speak out loud. I receive what is mine. The blessing will reveal itself fully: money, documents, properties, or assets you never knew existed, all divinely sealed for your future. Once you hold it, heaven's energy will surge through your body like fire and wind combined. You'll feel lightheaded but peaceful. Tears will pour as decades of struggle, betrayal, and loss are wiped away in a single instant. Your loved one will be there in spirit so strong you may hear their voice or feel their hand on your shoulder. They will whisper, "We did it. It's finally over." Archangel Michael says this is not just wealth. It is a spiritual inheritance of authority, healing, and divine favor that will spill into every area of your life. Relationships will reconcile. Financial purses will shatter. Health and peace will bloom. Doors of influence will swing wide open. This blessing will not fade. It is eternal. It will remain in your hands and your bloodline forever, guarded by angels who will never allow darkness near it again. Archangel Michael says the message has been delivered in full. Heaven now watches you with love and anticipation. The blessing is no longer delayed. The angels are ready. Your loved one is ready. Are you ready to step forward and claim what heaven preserved for you? If you wish to express your support further,